Let's talk about a marital story I just read, okay? Hmm? You were supposed to get married 8 a.m. the next day, and then your husband to be walks into the room and then hands you an A4 sheet of paper, okay? And tells you to read it. You open the A4 sheet of paper and then it is titled um, Expectations for the Missus. And in this is written rules that what would literally you are going to be governed by when you are married. Hmm? The first rule is that when you have children, hmm, bearing in mind you work for the NHS, so he wants you to oblige to what? Resigning your what? All your shifts, okay? And then stay at home, take care of what? The house and the children. All right? And then another thing he wants you to do is what? When you want to visit your family, you have to book in advance, okay? And you have to limit it to what? Once in 2 months. The one that baffles me more, right? You were left with an inheritance from your grandma, okay? £25,000 that you should use it as a deposit towards your home, okay? But this man you're about to marry tells you you should transfer that money into his what? His investment account so that he is going to use that money for his overheads. Okay? As the wife to be, what would you do in this scenario? Well, you know what this brave woman did? She wasn't even in her wedding gown. She took the list, walked downstairs where all the what? All the invited guests were seated. Her parents, her mom was actually trying to put on her fascinator. Went downstairs and then called their attention. And then what did she do? Read out what was in the letter to them. Hmm? And then she cancelled the wedding. Okay? Clock it. Well done, lady. Hmm? She cancelled the wedding. But this husband to be, he thought the woman would not be able to cancel the wedding because he was actually bragging. We're getting married in 3 hours, so you better sign this right now, or else you're going to make yourself look like a fool in front of 120 guests. And then we've already spent 15,000, right, towards the wedding. So you don't want that to go waste, right? But this woman stood firm, told everybody why she was canceling the wedding, and literally picked up her things, her belongings, and walked out with her family. Okay? It's been 3 days now, and these people are what? The husband to be, who is now an ex, is begging. And the family members, his family members, are saying that he must have been stressed about finance. If it was you, what would you do? Would you forgive, or will you marry this man? Hmm? What a silly man. What a silly man. Hmm? What kind of rules are these? Am I coming into this marriage, right, so that we build together, or you want to what? Control me. What rubbish. What nonsense. I hope that if you're about to get married and you're in a relationship, right, use this as an example. Not every woman is able to what? Put their foot down and make a decision like this. If you're in such a situation, okay, make sure you decide there and then. Forget about what is about to happen. Stand firm and literally advocate for yourself. Walk away if you have to. You will not die. There are other men out there who would cherish you, right? And respect you. And literally respect your boundaries. and not even try to cross them. Have a blessed day. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments.